Who goes there? Oh, it's just you, old sea dog. I mean, it's you, Watcher. Hello there. How ye be? It is I, Shadow, the pirate ninja. Now I know what you might be asking yourself. What is old Shadow doing out here on the seas, alone, in his one-man boat? Well, I used to own me own boat. I had me own crew. But after so many adventures, I find myself needing to be a lone wolf these days. What's that? You'd like to hear a tale of some of my adventures? Well, I have the time. I'll tell you a tale. The salt spray stung me face as I gripped the helm of the Silent Fury, me pirate ship, slicing through waves that could swallow a lesser vessel whole. The lightning cracked, illuminating the tempestuous sea and the strained faces of me crew. I, Shadow, the pirate ninja extraordinaire, felt the thrill of this storm surge through me. Faster than a lightning strike, stronger than any 10-man, more stealthier than a whisper on the wind, and armed with 1,000 ninjutsus. I was built for this life. But this here wasn't just another plundering voyage, no. This storm was merely a prelude to the real beast I hunted. The Hydra of Monstrosity Island, a 600-headed abomination that swallowed me prize catch. The largest whale I'd ever set eyes upon. A leviathan that would have fed me and me crew for many seasons. As well as the greatest first mate to ever sail these 40 seas. Redbeard Barry. He will be missed. Pride and hunger both demanded I seek vengeance. Land ahoy! Bellowed Rocknot the bald face, my now acting first mate. Story has it he's so feared that his beard dare not grow anywhere but his neck. His voice barely audible above the roaring winds. I squinted through the rain. A jagged, volcanic silhouette seemed to claw and rip at the horizon. Monstrosity Island. An unnatural aura of dread emanated from it, strong enough to feel, thick enough to taste. We anchored in a treacherous cove, the Silent Fury creaking in protest against the churning of the waves. The air hung heavy with the stench of decay and something else, something ancient and malevolent. Remember the plan. I addressed my crew, my voice low and commanding. We move silently, we stick together, and if we see anything unnatural, we unleash hell. The island was a nightmare rendered in reality. Twisted trees dripping with phosphorescent slime, their branches adorned with the skulls of creatures unknown. Grotesque insectile horrors scuttled in the shadows, their eyes glowing with the hunger for man meat. The ground was a morass of suckling mud and decaying flesh. I led my crew deeper into the island's heart, relying on my mastery of stealth to avoid the worst of the monstrosities. Still, we fought. Giant scythe-clawed mantises, hulking multi-limbed apes reeking of putrefaction, and packs of feral bipedal reptiles. They all fell before our bleeds, bullets, and bombs. But for every beast we bested, 2 more seemed to emerge from the festering landscape. We finally reached the Hydra's lair, a vast echoing cavern filled with a nauseating miasma of bile and decay. The stench was overwhelming, a physical assault that brought tears to my eyes. And there it was, the Hydra. It was even more grotesque than my memory recalled. 600 serpentine heads, each dripping with venom and crowned with a rotting bone. Enraged and hissing, each head possesses its own ungodly intellect and its own ravenous hunger. The cavern floor was littered with the bones of its victims, a macabre mosaic of shattered skeletons. At such a sight, my crew faltered, their courage momentarily replaced by primal fear. But I stood firm, the katana at my side, humming with anticipation. This was why I lived. This was the ultimate test. For the will! For Redbeard Barry! I roared, launching myself into the fray. Chaos erupted. The cavern became a whirlwind of steel, bullets, scales, and explosions and roars. Me crew fought with all the ferocity of cornered wolves, battling the Hydra's lesser heads, while I focused on the main body. I moved like a phantom, a blur of motion too fast for the eye to follow. I unleashed me ninjutsu, fireballs exploding in the monster's faces, its earth-shattering stomps cracking the cavern floor. I sliced neck after neck, but for every head I severed 2 more grew in its place. The battle raged on for what felt like an eternity. Me clothes were torn, me body bruised, but me spirit remained unbroken. I saw me crewmates falling, succumbing to the Hydra's poisonous bites and crushing blows, but their sacrifices fueled me rage. Finally, I saw me chance. A well-placed bomb had blown off several hundred of the Hydra's heads closest to the center of the body. I channeled all me energy and all me focus into a single devastating blow. I leaped into the Hydra's central body, using its writhing headless necks as leverage. Steadying me aim, I plunged me katana deep into the monster's heart, severing the connection between all its heads. The Hydra convulsed, its many heads shrieking in unison before collapsing in a heap of rotting flesh and bone. The cavern fell silent, save for the sound of my breath and the dripping of blood and venom. I stood amongst the carnage, victorious, but weary. Many of my crew were gone, the victory bittersweet. I turned back to the surviving members of me crew, their faces etched with exhaustion and grief. We leave at first light. This island has taken enough from us. We sailed away from Monstrosity Island as dawn broke, leaving the horrors behind. The silent fury battered, the crew diminished, but we carried with us the knowledge that even the most terrifying monsters could be vanquished. We had faced the unspeakable horrors and survived. And in this brutal, unforgiving world of a pirate ninja, that was all that truly mattered. Redbeard Barry was avenged, and the seas, for now, were a little safer. The legend of Shadow, the pirate ninja, only grew stronger that day. But I knew with a chilling certainty that the seas always hold another monster, another challenge, waiting just over the horizon. And I'll be ready.